Hi guys, Kelly Pitts here and welcome back to my channel. So, as you can tell from the thumbnail, I'm going to be transforming myself today into Grinch. Now, I've never done makeup like this before. I've never done used face paints or anything like that. I just mainly like to do eyeshadow, but I'm going to challenge myself today. I'm filming this, it's before Christmas, but it's after Christmas you're watching this. It's still Christmas season, right? It's fine. Don't come at me. Yeah, so basically that's what we're going to be doing. I've not done a trial run of this before. I've not already attempted this, so you're going to go through this journey with me and see how it goes, I guess. So yeah. I've got these face paints here. I'm going to use these as well as using makeup and eyeshadow as well to create this look. Also I have my ring mirror on the side here with the lights on, and I have this photo here on my laptop just down here. So if I look like I'm looking in so many different places, I apologise about that. But yeah, so I'm going to get my makeup off now and let's get started. This is a rare sight, but anyway, here we are. So I don't know whether these face paints were, you needed to use water for them or not, because I know some of them you do, some of them you don't. So I was just reading the back of them, and there's this little label thing here, opens up a little booklet going on there. I just wanted to double check, and it says that some of them might stain. I do need water. Got my pot of water there. Nearly spilt that, but it's fine. But it says some of them might stain, and I'm a bit scared of that now because I've never used these before, but it's fine. It's Christmas, right? We can be green for Christmas. It's fine. Okay, anyway, got my water, got my face paints ready. I also got these little paint brushes. We'll try work with these, see how that works, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm going to be switching over a normal video and into voiceover as well, just because it's easier for the process and to show you guys what's going on and to explain what I'm doing better, so let's go! So these are the face paints and the makeup I'm going to be using, also including the Morphe Artistry palette that I forgot to show you guys. So the first step is to wet the brush obviously, and then dipping into the lighter green shade face paint and making sure to cover the whole brush and ready to apply to my face. Wow, okay, wasn't expecting that. Let's carry on. Okay, so I continued to apply this green face paint all over my face to set a base for my Grinch, also hoping that this does not stain. And I found it quite hard to work with the brush, so I switched over to a sponge to see if that was easier to use, which it was, but it was still quite difficult to work with, but it's alright. I'm going to be honest, this face paint is actually quite hard to work with. It's dead streaky. I've tried using a brush, tried using my sponge, this is so hard to work with, but we're gonna carry on. It's fine. Okay, so I'm just grabbing my Revolution concealer and applying this to my eyelids and just underneath my eyes, because on the back of the paints it said to avoid contact with eyes and lips, and since I've never used these before, don't want to risk the chances, so just blending that in. And I'm using shade Nature, and I also dipped into Parade because I found Nature was just a little bit too light of a shade, and I'm just blending this on the eyelids. The same thing with the lips. I'm dipping in the concealer on my lips and blending that out. I'm applying the same eyeshadows to my lips as well. So now I've got my base down, it was time to start sketching out the actual Grinch on my face. So I started out with the mouth of the Grinch. So you start by the nose and dragging it down your cheeks. Then I dipped into shade Spooky from James Charles's palette and Parade from the Morphe palette to shade over them black lines I just sketched out. I was doing this quite messy, I wasn't being very precise with this, but the intention was to just have a shaded colour over the lines rather than having the black lines blended out, because then black lines represent the creases on Grinch's face. Next, I moved on to sketching out the nose. And then proceeding to use the black face paint I had and filling in my nose with this. Here I'm drawing that line that connects the nose to the Grinch's mouth. And again, blending that line out. My next step was then to start on the rest of the face. So I started from the forehead in between the eyebrows and trying to get them curves in there. I tried to sketch these out as accurate to the photo I was copying as possible. This was quite difficult, but I was really trying. And next I went to do the eyebrows. So for the eyebrows I just used the black face paint I had, and I used a eyebrow shape kind of brush to do this, and I tried to make them look very similar to the photo, you know, make them look really manly and make them look really bushy. And the eyebrows was actually the easiest part of this whole look. Once I got done with the eyebrows, I went on then to do all the other little creases and marks all around the face, but I started with the forehead and to make sure to have that shading around them as well. I then went on to add black eyeshadow underneath the eyes. I did this to add depth, and I feel like my eyes were too light compared to the photo. So I dipped back into Spooky from James Charles's palette and blended that under my eyes and also put it on my eyelids as well. I'm using just a normal black eyeliner pencil and adding in some freckles. Now I continued to add the shadow over the lines and creases I had created, and to add the depth to them, I guess. And with the forehead, you see now as well, I'm adding the black face paint just to create more of a shadow. For my next step, I just grabbed a bigger, like a contour brush if you will, and I just dipped into Spooky from James Charles's palette again, and I used this to just contour out my jawline a bit more. And I also applied this just on the bottom of my chin to add that effect. I then applied eyeliner, just a small coat of it, and blended it out with black eyeshadow just to have a little bit more depth on the eyes. Then I went on to add some lashes. And then continued the finishing touches with the last bits of creases and lines that were on the Grinch's face, and make sure to blend these out with the colour Parade I used, and I used a bit of Spooky again to blend these out. My last bit of details was grabbing a smaller detail brush, dipping into Spooky again, just to deepen up some of the lines.
I'm a psycho. Danger!
Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I've just moved over to the window because it's starting to get dark. But in all honesty, I'm really surprised with how this turned out. I was really worried at the start. You just gotta trust the process, you know? Always have to trust the process, but I'm actually very impressed with how this turned out. So that's the video then, I guess. If you'd like to see me do any of this kind of makeup, or any other, oh look at that transfer in there. Oh well, doesn't matter. But if you'd like to see me do any face paint more type videos, or any other different kind of makeup videos, please let me know. I actually really enjoyed doing this. It was really challenging for me. It's something I've never really done before. No, I might not be the best Grinch you've ever seen, but I'm really proud of it and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment down below anything you'd like to see me do, or anything you thought about this video. Subscribe if you've not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.